Now that we are able to see all the categories, we want to work on create and update. If I right click here and go to the view, you will notice I have two buttons here. One is to edit, and that will take me to the observed action method. And when we edit, we are passing an ID, which will be the category ID that user wants to update. So in the category controller, we can create the observed action method, and there we will expect an integer ID if that is an update. If that is a create, we are still calling the observed action, but we are not passing any ID. So based on ID, we will know whether this is a request to create a category or update a category. First thing first, let me create a category object here. And if the ID is null, we can directly return back to the view because this will be the create request. If you want one more thing, you can check here. If ID is equal to 0 or null, then it is a create request, else it is an edit request. Now when that is an edit request, we need to retrieve the category from database. So _db.categories.first, and we want to retrieve based on the ID. So u.categoryId is equal to the ID. We can check here if obj is null, that means that ID was not valid because no record of that category exists in the database, and we can directly return not found right now. Else we will return back to the view and we will pass the obj that was populated. Perfect. That logic looks good for the getAction method for observed. We need to create the view. Let me copy the keyword observed here, add view, empty view, and I will paste the name here. Let's add that. It get added in the category folder, so that is correct. Let me go back to my snippets here. We have the category observed. Let me copy this and we will paste it right here. Perfect. So here we can see if category ID is not equal to 0, then we display edit category, else we display create category. And basically we have the submit button. When we post it, we will check again for the category ID. Based on that, we will perform create or update. Here we have the category ID in the hidden property, and that looks good. Let me run the application and see what happens when we try to edit. So category here. Let me try to edit cat2, and great, that is populated. We can go back to the list here. When we create, it loads the same page, but category name is not populated. Perfect. So with that, our getAction method for creating or updating a category looks good. Let me continue from the next video.